everyone, Jamie here, hope you're all doing okay. Recently I've been ticking things off of my bucket list and it's made me think, I've done a lot with my life, why not put it all into a video of stuff that I'm really proud of, and plus it's something I can look back on if I'm having a down day to show that I actually have done stuff with my life. Okay, so let's go, number 1. So the first thing that I'm really proud of, back in 2007 I formed a band with one of my old friends. The band was called Sex and Cheesecake. You can't get a better name than that. It started, we was at a party once and we noticed a book on someone's fridge. It was of this chef that was quite famous about 15 years ago called Ainsley Harriott. We made a song together like the next week. Then in the newspaper, our local newspaper, there was a competition called Almost Famous, and out of 100 applicants they did a little piece on our band, our song, saying how funny it was. So I was totally happy that we got in the newspaper, so I thought, hey, why not get in contact with the man himself. So I sent the song to BBC, that's because he worked at the BBC, and his agent got back in contact with me and said that he absolutely loved the song. We were a terrible band, but at least we got a little bit of coverage, and in the end we did about 5 songs. So that's number 1. So this next one is probably my best or my favourite achievement that I've ever done. I worked incredibly hard for it. Back in 2008, April the 13th, I did the London Marathon. I took a friend with me, he didn't run, he just came along with me, and had such a blast doing that. I don't think I could do it now, having got it in me, but back then when I was a lot thinner, I could run really long distances. So I managed to do it in 3 hours 41, and I was so proud of myself. I hit the wall about on the 22nd mile, but just carried on going. I knew I couldn't stop. I was raising money for a children's charity, and I just really wanted to complete it. And so I went into it thinking, yeah, I could do that easily. It was harder than I thought it was going to be. And then I think about 4 years later, I did another marathon, but this was the Shakespeare Marathon in Stratford-upon-Avon. I was trying to get a 3-hour time, but my legs kind of gave out, and you know, after about the 13th mile I was having problems, and I did that one in about 4 hours 10. But 2 marathons under my belt, that is not too bad. So yeah, I'm really proud of my running achievement there. That's my favourite one. 2009 I think must have been my death wish year. Not only did I do a skydive, I then went and did England's highest bungee jump at 300 feet. So I'll just quickly show you the videos. I'm very scared of heights, I don't like heights, but I went and did it anyway. Absolutely nuts.
I certainly am. I am so hyped. Hey, my friend. Go the cage now. Go the cage. I'm taking a look. Look at the horizon there. Remember, give us a nice big jump. You ready? Hang on 1 second, my friend. 3, 2, 1, bungee! That's all right, mate.
So in 2012 I decided that I wanted to do a bit of travelling, and what better place to go than going to America. I had no one to go with, and so I found this website called Trek America where you could sign up if you're a single traveller and go with a bunch of other people as well. So I think there was about 30 of us all together. There was 2 groups, and we had a trek leader that, you know, had a bus, and we would, you know, go across America, and we had to camp out into the wilderness because then we could save money on hotels and stuff like that. So we started off at New York, went to Washington, went down to Virginia, Tennessee, Texas, and the Grand Canyon, and LA. So I had a good time. It was pretty fun. I got to go whitewater rafting. I got to do a lot of trekking. I went to Las Vegas, and I got a helicopter ride across the Grand Canyon, which was amazing.
Oh my god!
Plus, I got to do a few other fun things as well while I was there. Sadly, I didn't really make any friends. I was so anxious because I have anxiety problems, I guess, but I didn't really get to make any friends. They didn't get to see the best side of me. They just thought, oh, some quiet kid or some random kid, and yeah, I didn't really make any friends. But I had a good time doing loads of activities there. 2012 was also the year London got the Olympics. Now, I tried very hard to try and get tickets to the gymnastics, but I didn't get tickets to them. Instead, I got tickets to the football. Doesn't really shout Olympics, but still, I can still say I went. Then a year later, in 2013, we had the anniversary games. They could only let a certain amount of people, I don't know if it was about 500 people, do a 5-mile run and then finish in the Olympic Stadium. So I got to run around the same track as Usain Bolt. I got to bump into Mel C.
Hello, Melanie! Hey, you right? Yeah.
Paula Radcliffe.
Paula! Paula, hey! Paula Radcliffe!
And I finished just ahead of Victoria Pendleton.
Thanks you and Mel C.
I completed the 5-mile run, but I did it in a slow time of 36 minutes. It's probably faster than I can do now anyway. But it was a great day out. I got to take my girlfriend and I got to take my mum with me to come and cheer me on, and it's something I won't forget. That was an amazing experience. Now, the last thing I managed to do in my bucket list was to complete 100 park runs. Now, park run is an event that happens every Saturday, possibly at your nearest park, and hundreds of runners will show up and you run a 5k race. Now, I've been doing this for 5 years and just about managed to get up to 100, so that's the equivalent of 2 years worth of running every Saturday. Why haven't I done it sooner? It's because I didn't do it every week. You know, things come up, I get injured, I didn't want to do it, wanted to delay in. The first milestone was 50, and I managed to do that back in 2015.
Everybody on that 50 and on the 100 pattern today. I know that, Jamie. Well done, Jamie.
And last Saturday it was fantastic. My name got called out and I got a nice little clap. And I got to wear this cool looking sash to show people that I've just completed my 100th.
Okay, and we've also got Jamie. Jamie's down here doing his 100th park run.
The next milestone is 250, so that is way down the road, and I won't be doing that for another few years anyway. So there we go, these are the things that I'm most proud of doing. There's some other ones as well that I can just put in the outro. I don't need to go into too much detail about, but anyway, thank you so much for checking out my video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!